And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, traders all around the world. This is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube. Hello Max, how are you? Dear Max, how are you? Melbourne, 2 a.m., Singapore, 11 p.m., Madrid, 4 p.m. At the end of this week we're going to change the time, right? March 30, we're going to change the time zone. London, England, 3 p.m. New York, USA, 11 a.m. and Toronto, Canada, 11 a.m. Thank you. Nice to hear this always. Everybody, this is Forex Trading for Beginners and we are starting with the Fibonacci's today. So it's day one of the Fibonacci's. And remember, our goal for you is to become consistently profitable, knowing when, how and why you make and or lose money. You should not be allowed to trade with real money until you reach the goal. What is the goal? To become consistently profitable. Here is the risk disclaimer. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose, and the webinars are not investment advice. They are for educational purposes only. Your job is to question everything and don't be fooled after you understand and master all the things. Trading is still 80% emotional and only 20% technical. So in order to be successful, you need to have your mind and your heart in the right place. Also remember that if being consistently profitable is difficult, you probably still have things to learn, right? What things? Maybe the technical things, maybe the emotional things. And if your way is not working, why don't you try ours? Remember, 90% of traders who makes it between the 3rd and the 5th year of learning. For homeworks, we are going to have homeworks, everybody, for the one who wants to learn, and or coaching or training or questions. You have the Gmail contact, the Skype contact and the LinkedIn contact. Max, understand why I need to go with grandfather weekly graph. I did go in the same. Yes sir, the higher time frame controls the smaller time frame. So everybody, don't panic. Today is going to be a lot of information, so don't panic, because we are going to stay with the Fibonacci's for minimum a month, maybe a month and a half. If I'm correct, understand, need to follow weekly trend, I mean auto strategy. Yes, it's possible. So the ABCD swing and the rules, everybody, those rules today, they are non-negotiable rules. Okay, so we are going to talk about the rules of the Fibonacci swing. And don't panic, there are going to be a lot of informations. Okay, we are going to go slowly for the beginner trader. So every swing has 4 points. So we are going to have the A, the B in an uptrend, the A, the B. We are going to have the C point, right? And we are going to have the D point. Where is the text? D point. This is the D, right? And the same goes with the opposite direction. In a downtrend, we are going to have the same A, B, C, D swing. So A, B, C, clone again. Yes, I need to talk. Clone. So this is the ABCD in an uptrend, and we have the ABCD in a downtrend, as you can see. Passion, yes sir, tell me Miguel. So in the meantime, ABCD, what is called from A to the B, it's called the rally. This is going to be the rally. So here is the rally. What is called? This is the so-called rally. Okay, we are going to have the rally, then we are going to have the retracement in an uptrend. This is going to be the retracement. This is going to be the retracement, and this is from C to the D. Tell me Miguel, can you see my messages? I see Passion, can you see my messages? And I can see hello Eddington. Those are all the messages that I can see. And from C to D is going to be called the extension. Okay, this is in an uptrend. In a downtrend, we are going to have similar things. We're going to have the, oh, I need to clone this one. Similar things. We're going to have the retracement, right? So the retracement, the first one is called the dip, a little bit different. Text, this is going to call the dip, the retracement, and again is going to, we are going to call from C to the D is going to be the extension. So extension until clone, not this one, but the line clone. Come on. Okay, so this is the ABCD swing of the Fibonacci. We have the rally from A to B, from B to C is going to be the retracement, and from C to the D point is going to be the extension. In an uptrend, right? In a downtrend, we're going to have the dip, the retracement, and the extension. Now, the rules, everybody. No negotiable rules. You need to learn this and remember what is the A in the Fibonacci sequence. A is the absolute high. Okay, in an uptrend is the absolute low. Is the absolute low. It's the starting point of an uptrend. When you are going to look for an A in the upswing, in the up Fibonacci, A is the absolute low. It's a starting point of an uptrend. Okay, this is the A, and we are going to talk today about the upswing. Okay, so no, if not, it's going to be too much information. So this is the A. What is the B? And then we are going to check the live markets. The B is the first high as soon as possible after the A. Those are the rules. What is the A? The A is the absolute low, starting point of an uptrend. What is the B? The B is the first high as soon as possible after the A. Okay, so this is the A, this is the B. Now, what is the C? The C point in an uptrend. The C point is the lowest point, the lowest point doesn't need to be a low. Very important. The C point doesn't need to be a low. Okay, inside the AB boundary. This is the C. What is the C? The C is the lowest point, doesn't need to be a low, but it's a point, it's a level inside the AB boundary. Okay, one more thing, the C is after the B. What happens after the B? What happens after the B is the C point. Okay, and finally the D. Yeah, don't panic, it's going to be a lot of information today. D is the appropriate extension of the C. I'm going to explain. Okay, the D is the appropriate extension of the C. Those are the rules, and those rules are non-negotiable. You cannot say, oh, I'm going to take the other low of the A, or I'm going to choose the second high for the B. No, you are going to draw your Fibonacci's in the wrong way. Those rules are non-negotiable. C is the lowest point, doesn't need to be a low, inside the AB boundary after the B. And what is the D? The D is the appropriate extension of the C. Okay? So, knowing this, let's draw it like here. So, if I have an uptrend like this, you know, if I have an uptrend like this one, right? This is just an example. We're going to check the live market. So what is the A? The A is the absolute low. It's the starting point of an uptrend. So where is the A? This is the A. This is the A. Okay, this is the A. Because this is the absolute low, this is the starting point. What is the B? The B is the first high, right? So this is B. This is the first high. Oh, Passion, but this high is higher. It doesn't matter. The rules are clear. It doesn't matter. The rules are clear. The B is the first. It's not the highest, it's the first high as soon as possible after the A. Those are the rules, non-negotiable. Okay? Now, here is the tricky part. Here is the tricky part. The C is the lowest point, doesn't need to be a low, inside the AB boundary. So, if this is the B, right? If this is the B, and clone, and this is the A, and this is the AB boundary. Okay, so where is the C? Everybody, this one is the C. This one, not the first, but the C is the lowest point, lowest, deepest point. Doesn't have to be a low, it's the lowest point inside the AB boundary after the B. Okay? If you have a chart like this one, and you would say, oh, this here is the C. No, it's after the B. What happens after the B? So, if this is the B, right? If this is the B, what happens after the B is the C. So, those are the rules, non-negotiable. This is the criteria. Okay, this is the criteria. The lowest point doesn't need to be a low inside the AB boundary after the B. And finally, now don't get scared, everybody. Don't get scared. We're going to explain everything. You have here Fibonacci retracement, at least on JForex. Those are the Fibonacci retracements, and we are going to connect the B to the A. Okay, don't get scared. We're going to explain everything. And rules: the appropriate extension of the C must be, the D must be a high. C and it must be a high. It must be a high, meaning it must make 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right. Okay, so this is now the Fibonacci tool, and we're going to explain everything. So where is the D? The D is up here. This is the D. Okay, before we are going to check the live market, we need to explain how the retracement and ratios work together. Okay, and no, we are not going to spend any time talking about the Fibonacci and the golden ratio and the numbers. No, you can go on YouTube and search for yourself, or you can go to Google, just Google Fibonacci sequence. Okay, who was Fibonacci? We are not going to lose any time about this. But those are the rules. A is the absolute low starting point of an uptrend. B is the first high as soon as possible after the A. C is the lowest point, doesn't need to be a low, inside the AB boundary after the B. One more thing here. After the B, before the market hits the extension. One more extension. So the C point is the most difficult. It's the lowest point, doesn't need to be a low, inside the AB boundary after the B, before the market hits the D extension. So this is the C. Is the lowest point inside the AB boundary? Yes, it is. Is the lowest point inside the AB boundary after the B? Yes, it is. Is the lowest point inside the AB boundary after the B before the market hits the D extension? Yes, it is. Because sometimes when you're going to chart the Fibonacci's, you're going to have something like this, and you would say, oh, this is the C, because this is the lowest point inside the AB boundary after the B before the market hits the... No, so this is not the market hit the D extension already up here. So this is not the C, this is the C. And those rules are non-negotiable. Oh yes, but no, there is no but. It's this and final point. Okay, so this is the ABCD swing in an uptrend. Take a screenshot of these rules or watch the webinar, the replay later. You need to understand and remember these rules. Okay, now very slowly, if you want, you can... I'm going to... let me see. You need to have these numbers, so let me see. It doesn't change. Okay, everybody, I'm going to show you the percentage, okay, in the Fibonacci sequence. So yes, the font is small. I don't know how to increase the font. So you have 0% is the first one, 0%. The red is... don't panic, we're going to stay 2 months talking about the Fibonacci's. The second one, the second level is the 14%. The third level is 21.4. And if you are on different platform, maybe the numbers are going to be different, you need to check. And here is the 38.2% retracement, right? Those are the numbers of the Fibonacci sequence. And the next retracement is the 5-0. So adjust your Fibonacci. If you're going to use the Fibonacci's, adjust your Fibonacci to these numbers. Passion, why don't you have 261 and 461? Well, I don't have an answer for you. I never used other retracements. I never used other... This is how I learned, okay? I never used different retracement numbers and different extension numbers. So if you ask me technically why don't you use other numbers, the answer is I don't know. I learned like this, and those are the retracements. And the extensions, the extension numbers. So the first one is 118%. It's up here. The second would be 127 extension, right? And finally it's the 1618, 8% extension. So those are the ratios, everybody, of the Fibonacci tool I use. You can have different Fibonacci numbers, no problem. Okay? Now, very slowly for the beginner traders, those are the rules of the retracements and extensions. Okay, so this is going to be the A is going to be at 0, the B 100 is going to be here, 100, right? Now, when we are drawing, when we are plotting the Fibonacci's, those are the rules. If the market retraces until somewhere in between 100 and 618, the appropriate extension is 1618. This is going to be important because of the entries and the risk and the stops and the profit level. Okay? So if the market retraces until somewhere in between, didn't cross, didn't touch the 618 and shoots up, then the appropriate extension would be the 1618. This is why we say the D is the appropriate extension regarding the C. So if the market retraces down and it should or touch or cross or break the 618, the appropriate extension is going to be 1618. Okay? And in between, if the market decides to fall further somewhere in between the 1618 and the 50, the appropriate extension is going to be the 1618. And if you think that, oh, these numbers are difficult and there are too many numbers, just go with the colors, everybody. Green goes to green, red goes to red, and blue goes to blue. And finally the black goes to black. You don't need to remember all the numbers, okay? But sometimes the market is going to retrace in some way, sometimes in some other way. Okay? If the market is going to retrace at the 50, the 50%, the appropriate extension is going to be the 1618. Green goes to green. If the market is going to break or at least touch the 382, the appropriate extension goes to 1618. Green goes to green. Now this is very important. If the market falls, it retraces somewhere in here, but it didn't touch, and it didn't break the blue one. Let's say it's 1 pip away from the 1.4%. 1 pip away. Those are the rules, non-negotiable. The appropriate extension is still the 1618, the extension. Could be 1 pip away from the retracement. Okay. Next, if the market retraces, meaning it must touch or break the blue one, now let's put it down here. Now the appropriate extension is going to be not the 1618 but the 127. This is going to be the appropriate extension. And again, if the market retraces somewhere in between the blue and the red, where is the extension? It touched, right? It broke the blue, so the appropriate extension still the blue. And if the market goes down and finally breaks or touches the red, somewhere in here, the appropriate extension is going to be the red, a little bit lower, right? And finally, if the market touches the black one, the appropriate extension is the black one. So green goes to green, blue goes to blue, red goes to red, the extension, and finally the black goes to black. Those are the extensions, right? Passion, to clarify. Yes, sir. To clarify. If it touches but does not break the black, it's still black. If it breaks, it's a broken fib. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, correct. Okay, everybody, those are the ratios. Don't worry about the numbers, don't worry about, oh, it's going to retrace to the green, must to go to the blue. And for today, what you need to remember are the rules about the ABCD. Okay? It's the absolute low starting from an uptrend. B is the first high as soon as possible after the A. The C is the lowest point, doesn't need to be a low inside the AB boundary after the B, before the market hits the D extension. And the D is the appropriate extension of the C, and yes, it must be a high. This is this one. Now, let's open NZD CAT. NZD CAT daily chart. Let's compress the chart, and you can apply the Fibonacci to all time frames. It's all the same. Okay, so today we are talking about the ABCD swing in an uptrend. Okay, in an uptrend. This is the daily chart. So when you compress the chart, everybody, where should you start the A? In an uptrend, not a downtrend. And let's move on the weekly, maybe it's going to be easier. Okay, weekly chart, there you go. Much easier. This is the weekly chart, NZD CAT. And I want to draw my up Fibonacci's. Where should I start? Rules. A is the absolute low, it's the starting point of an uptrend. Well, if this is the weekly chart, where is the absolute low? Well, this down here is the absolute low, right? This is the starting point of the uptrend. This is the A. Not, yes, the lowest low, the absolute low, right? It must be the starting point of the uptrend. Okay, so now we can dive into the chart. We found our A. Yes, we are going to show you also the 15 minutes, but let's go step by step. So now this is our A, right? This is our A. Okay, now where is the B? The B is the first high as soon as possible after the A. Well, where is the first high? As soon as possible after the A? Well, this is the first high. As soon as possible after the A, right? So you have A to B up here. This is the AB boundary of the uptrend on NZD CAT weekly chart. No, sir. Why not, Eddington, sir? No. Why not? What's the problem? No, sir. Why not? You only have one candle on the left. Come on. Is it better right now? You cannot include the one to the left of the lowest low. Need to draw structure. No need to draw structure, not yet. Okay, so what is the A? Well, the A is the lowest low, is the absolute low. What is the low? Low is a center candle with 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right. No trend, no, forget the trend line, we're talking just about the Fibonacci's. So this is the A. What is the B? The B is the first high as soon as possible after the A. And what is a high? A high is a center candle with 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right with lower high values. So this is A and this is B, everybody. Eddington, okay. Okay, Eddington. Okay, everybody, this is A and this is B. We have one low and we have one high. It's the first high. Are you saying I'm wrong? Yes, sir. I'm saying you are wrong. Yes, sir. Because we have a low and we have the first high. And then what we're going to do, everybody, we are going to take the Fibonacci retracement tool and we're going to connect the B to the A, right? Now, this is the AB boundary, right? And if you need drop a horizontal line if you want. Let's make it black. Okay, horizontal line to help you to see the AB boundary. And now this is the A and this is the B. Well, there goes 2 years of education to the window. Eddington, don't complicate too much, my friend. The B is a high. It's a center candle with 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right with lower values. Okay? Now, where is the C? Where is the C? Where is the lowest point, everybody? Inside the AB boundary after the B. And remember, the C point doesn't need to be a low. Okay, so this one, this is the C, right? Because this is the lowest point. This is the wick of the candle. This is the lowest point inside the AB boundary after the B. Everybody, you are 27 on YouTube. Do we all agree on that? Or is anybody who has difficulties or does not understand? Do we agree on the ABC so far? If you don't agree, if you don't understand, please type in the chat, no, I don't agree. Annie says yes, Max says yes. Okay, great. Now, what is the D? Tell me what is going to be, if these are the rules, if green goes to green, blue goes to blue, red goes to red, and black goes, Sandra says yes, black goes to black, where is the appropriate D extension? Don't need to see the number. What color, where should I put my D extension, everybody? Where should I put my D extension? On the blue, on the green, on the black, on the red? Max says green. Okay, so this is the D extension, right? Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my A to the C, okay, and I'm going to move my B to the D, right? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw another Fibonacci. Okay, I'm going to do A goes to C, B goes to D, and I'm going to draw another Fibonacci. It's all clear, everybody? Or is there anything wrong about the rules? Did I just made a mistake? Yes, boss. What are the rules? The rules are saying the D is the appropriate D extension of the C, and the D must be a high. So, is my D a high? Is this a high, everybody? This is my D, but is this candle a high? No, it's not a high. So, my D, right? This is the projected D. Yes, don't worry, don't panic. This is the first lesson today, and we are going to stay 2 months on the Fibonacci, okay? I'm just showing you slowly, step by step. So, where is the D? The D is up here. So, we're going to use another vocabulary. This was the projected D, right? Because when you trade, you don't see what is going to happen. So this was the projected D, right? But the market pushed higher, so the actual D, right? We're going to use the vocabulary of projected D and actual D. 1618, it was the projected D, but the D is up here. This is the actual D, right? And of course, this was in the beginning. When this happens, we have 2 on the left, 2 on the right. This is the D. Now, only now we can move our horizontal lines. So, very slowly, A goes to C, right? So, C is somewhere in here. A goes to C, B, horizontal line, we are going to move our B goes to D, and we are going to repeat the process, right? If this Fibonacci is going to complicate your chart, just delete the Fibonacci, and we have now the new AB boundary, right? So take again the Fibonacci retracement tool and draw the new Fibonacci. So now we are in the second swing. Okay? Now the market is going to move. Where is our C? You don't have the crystal ball, you don't have, right? You don't see the future. So far this is the C. Oh, passion, but it's not a low. The rules are saying, what are the rules saying? The C is the lowest point, and it doesn't need to be a low. Inside the AB boundary, after the B, before the market hits the appropriate D extension. So, this is the C right now. This is the C, is the lowest point inside the AB boundary after the B, right? So, let's see. And when you draw the Fibonacci and you monitor the market, you need to adjust your ABCDs, right? So this is the C so far. The market is moving sideways, right? Sideways, sideways. So still, this is the C. And if I'm going to enter a trade right now, right? Because of the counter trendline break, it's just an example. Today is the first hour, don't worry. So where is my take profit going to be? Well, according to the Fibonacci's, my take profit is going to be up here. Because green goes to green, blue goes to blue, and red goes to red, right? And black goes to black. I entered this trade because of the counter trend line break, so I'm going to take my profits at the appropriate D extension. I don't know what is going to happen. I don't have the crystal ball. But if the market is going to retrace deeper, maybe I need to change my take profit. But let's focus on the ABCD swing for today. So the market is moving up, 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 right? Still moving sideways, moving sideways, moving sideways, right? Up, moving sideways, and bam, the market just hit the D extension. Okay, we are not going to talk about entries and exits. It's just to show you. So where is the D? Where I'm missing the laser. Yes, me too. But I'm going to give you the homework, Miguel, don't worry. Okay, so where is the D? If this is the projected D up here, right? Did the market made a high? This time is the high at the projected D extension 1618? Miguel says yeah, yes it is, right? So this is the D right now. Okay, and what we're going to do? We're going to erase our Fibonacci, and again we're going to adjust. We're going to move A goes to C. We don't know where the C is going to be, but A goes to C, and B, horizontal line, we're going to move our horizontal line. B goes to D. Okay, and the B is going to be somewhere. Now we are in the third ABCD swing, right? We have the new, this is the new AB boundary, right? And so far this is the C. This is the C. We can project the D again. If this is the C so far, where is our D? Our projected D is going to be up here. Green goes to green, blue goes to blue, right? Red goes to red. Okay, someone asked for a 15-minute chart, so okay, let's open Euro JPY, Euro JPY, Euro JPY, Euro JPY, 15-minute chart, and let's see if we can find uptrend, Euro JPY. Let's compress the chart. Okay, this is the 50. Of course we are, okay, of course we are in a downtrend, but let's say that we are here right now. We are here right now. This is the 15-minute chart. Just for this exercise example, so where is the A? This is the Euro JPY 15-minute chart. Where is the A? We can compress the chart, right? Even further. This is the maximum, right? So we were in an uptrend. We were in an uptrend, right? Then we were in a downtrend until here, right? So, and again, the market broke the downtrend, and the market is making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We're going to delete the uptrend line. We're going to delete the downtrend line. We found the uptrend. What we can do if we project to uptrend, however, del trend still downtrend? You cannot draw the Fibonacci's max. It's a straight answer, okay, because it goes with the rules. You cannot draw an up Fibonacci in a downtrend. Everybody, great question, Max. Great question, thank you. If you have a downtrend, okay, and you draw an up Fibonacci like this is wrong. You cannot draw an up Fibonacci in a downtrend. Okay, no sir. We are going to talk, yes, we have the Fibonacci of the confirmation, we have the so-called contrarian Fibonacci, but today is the first day. Okay, so the answer is no, you cannot plot an up Fibonacci on a downtrend. Okay, I'm using this just an example to show you. Yeah, I know that we are in a downtrend on the 15 minutes, so forget about this. Forget about this. Okay, it's just an example. Forget about this. You found an uptrend. Okay, we found an uptrend. So where is the A? And the rule says A is the absolute low starting point of an uptrend. Well, if this is all what we see, forget about the quadrant. Okay, if this is what we see, where is the starting point of the uptrend? Well, the absolute low is down here. This is the A, this is the absolute low, this is the starting point of the uptrend, right? So we're going to dive into the chart. Okay, so this is the A, it's the absolute low, it's the starting point of the uptrend. This is the A. 24 is the maximum, yes. Okay, great. So where is the B? And I'm going to draw the horizontal line to help myself. This is the A. Where is the B? The B is the first high as soon as possible after the A, right? Now, if you are not sure which candle is the B, right? Now I'm in doubt, or is this candle here the B, or maybe is this candle the B? See the wicks, everybody? We have one wick here, candles wicks. Another wick is here, right? Well, maybe I just answered to myself. If you don't know, you can go with the tools, right? So what is the high of the first candle? 124.522. And the second candle is 124.520. So yes, this is the first high as soon as possible after the A. This is going to be our B. This is going to be our B up here, and Fibonacci retracement tool. Now we have the AB boundary, right? Where is the C? In an uptrend, where is the C? This is the C, right? So where is the C, everybody? This is a nice example. Where is the C? Let me see about the lows. This low is 124.415. This is the okay, everybody. Is this the C? This is a low. Is this white candle the C? Right? It's a central candle with two on the left and two on the right. Is this one the C? Everybody? You can say yes, you can say no, you can say... Max says yes, why not? Well, because the C, it must be the lowest point inside the AB boundary after the B. Is this the lowest point inside the AB boundary, everybody? Where is the B? This is the B candle. Is this the lowest point inside the AB boundary? Why not first candle after B? Yes, sir. Yes, Alessandro. This was my point. So no, everybody, this is not the C. Alessandro is right. This is not the C. Oh, passion, why not? Well, because, as Alessandro said, the lowest point is the first candle after the B. Oh, passion, but it's not a low. No negotiable rules. C is the lowest point and doesn't need to be a low. Inside the AB boundary, after the B, before the market hits the appropriate D extension. And remember, the D must be a high. So this is the 15-minute chart, right? If this is the C and green goes to green, well, is my projected D extension? Well, this is the D. This is the projected D, right? But as you can see, everybody, the market didn't make a high at the projected level, so this is the D. And if you want, if it's going to be easier for you, you can also draw like this, A, B, C, D, if you want. Okay, you can put lines on the chart to follow the A, B, C, D swing if you want. Okay, so A goes to C, B goes to D, right? C is going to be somewhere in here. This is A, this is B, the D is going to be somewhere up. We're going to delete this Fibonacci, delete this vertical line, and we are going to draw a new one. So AB, and let's see, the market is moving, right? The market is moving. So for the time being, this is our C, right? The market, and we are here right now, right? Whoa, look at this wick here, as you can see. Now this is our C, almost took out our up Fibonacci, but it didn't, right? Question for everybody, where is our projected D extension? Look at the C and tell me, just a color, doesn't need to know the numbers. You don't need to know the numbers. Tell me the color. If I'm going to enter a trade, where should I put my take profit? At the red color, at the blue extension, at the green extension? Eddington says red, Max says black. Max, not yet, because it didn't touch it. It should touch the black until the black is red. Yes, Alessandro is correct, red. Okay, so our projected, we don't know what is going to happen, but at least our projected D extension is at the red color, because the market retraced until the 14%. So the appropriate D extension is the 118 D extension. So our D is going to be up here. This is our projected D. And the market, let's see what's going to happen. The market is moving. Finally start to go up, right? Let's see. Okay, remember the D must be a high. Okay. So let's wait for the market to form a high. Okay, and finally we have a high. It's up here. This is our D. Okay. And some of you are screaming, passion, but it should be at red, right? Eddington said it's not the closest line the C reached, but it's the last one it touched, even it's only a hair. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, why swing AB needs to be equal CD? It doesn't need to be equal, it's a retracement extension ratio. Okay? The market waves in extension and retracements. Okay? Doesn't need to be equal. As you can see, it's not equal this time. We had a deep retracement. Okay, and some of you are questioning, well, Passion, you said it must be at red. Yes, but the rule is clear, everybody. Not this one. Where are the rules? I think I just closed the rules. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is... Here we go. A D, everybody, a D must be a high. I think what Alex means is why the goes to C and B go... No specific reason, Max. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4 or gamma, delta, or whatever, you know. It's just a way. You can say 1 must go to 3, 2 must go to D. Okay? No, no, okay. Everybody, we are 5 more minutes. So remember, even though our C is at red color, it retraced to the 14%, and even though the projected D extension was at 118, right? Our D extension, the recent D extension, it's 1618. Okay? This is important. Why is that? Well, because I'm going to draw the lines to help myself. So A, B, C, D up here. And now I'm going to move my Fibonacci. I'm going to adjust the Fibonacci. Okay. I'm going to move. Well, my A goes to C is down here. So A goes to C. But I'm going to move my horizontal line. B goes to D. And B is up here right now. Okay. I'm about to swing AB 100%, but CD it's more. Well, Max, this is how the Fibonacci ratios work. This is the answer. This is how the Fibonacci ratio works. Okay. From A to B is 100%, and I know why you're asking. You're asking why the D is not 200. Yes, it's a rule. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is how the ratios work. Okay, so we have a new AB boundary. We are going to delete this Fibonacci. And we are going to draw another one. Okay. Homework. Let me find some charts for you. USD CAD, USD CAD, USD CAD, USD CAD. Let me see the daily chart. Let's compress the chart. Come on, come on, come on. Let me compress the chart. Okay, everybody. Find your Fibonacci's on USD CAD daily chart. Oh, this is euro dollar, sorry. Okay, find your Fibonacci's on the up Fibonacci, the upswing. Follow the rules. Try to find the Fibonacci's on the euro dollar daily chart. Try to find the Fibonacci's on USD CAD. Just let me see. Even better, I think. Nice. Try to find the Fibonacci's on USD CAD weekly chart. Just 2 homeworks until tomorrow. If you want, but if you want to learn and if you are a beginner and if you don't know anything about the Fibonacci's, I suggest you to do the homework. Try to find the ABCD swing, the latest ABCD swing on the euro dollar daily chart, and try to find the latest Fibonacci swing on USD CAD weekly chart. So Euro USD daily chart and USD CAD weekly chart. Okay, Try to figure out where is the A, where is the B, where is the C, where is the starting point of the uptrend. Okay? Those are the rules. Try to figure out how to apply the rules. And tomorrow we're going to check. If you want, you can send your homeworks, everybody. This is the homework. If you want, you can send your homeworks, pictures, to the Gmail contact. Thank you, Aske. Okay, everybody, stay strong and trade with passion. This is FXPassion signing off.